I'm going to leave it there. Well, there goes that. Hello and welcome to the shed. In today's video I'm going to be upscaling this broken kitchen paring knife into a marking knife for the workshop. Hope you enjoy. As you can see here, this is one of these ones that has the molded plastic handle on here, which clearly weakens the metal, and so over time it's actually snapped. And you can see where it's just snapped off there. It's got some brass rod here, which we're going to make 2 holes into this before we go ahead and make our knife scales out of this. What is supposedly New Guinea rosewood. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what it was sold as. And so we'll cut a couple of pieces of that. So I think I'm going to come up roughly to this spot here, giving a fair overhang because of where the point is, and this has more strength than my normal marking knife. I'm going to evenly space hole somewhere like that. Well, there goes that. So it's broken, so I'm clearly not going to be able to put a pin through this, so let me rethink this for a moment. So since it's broken and it's too hard for me to put a pin through, and I really don't want to heat this up and change the tempering of it because I don't really want it to change the tempering down here, what I'm going to do is change where the length of this marking knife now, so I'm going to make it shorter. The blade of it is going to be shorter like my marking knife here. So let me just hold this here and bring it up behind there. Let's cut a couple of scales, we'll glue this in there, and I think it's still going to work fine. Going to look nice. I'm really just trying to match it here and here so it actually looks the same. Roughly find that the center where this is going to go, and I'm going to trace it roughly with the knife. See, just there, that's what we're coming down to. It looks like it's going to be held in there nicely with no gaps now. It should be nice and firm. It's pretty well seated. Just trying to make sure there is no epoxy on the blade itself. let it generate a little bit of heat, as you would do on a lathe when you're doing this. This is a pretty quick and easy sharpening process. This is just starting on my 400 grit diamond stone. Match the angle. And you just need to make sure it gets right out to the tip. Because with a marking knife, really, all the work's done right out here, so you don't really need to sharpen much more than right out on the tip of it. So now that that's nice and sharp, I'm going to go to my 800 grit. I can feel that it's actually on the angle that I wanted it on. Got a little burr there. Now I'm going to go to my 1200 and we'll grab a strop. And that's just to remove the burr, which looks like it is now gone. So let's see it in operation now. Nice, very, very. So we've got a very fine, very sharp, and you can here as the tip hits it. It's amazingly sharp, this, and gives a super, super fine see there, look how fine that is. So there you have it, folks. That's how I went about upscaling this stainless steel, super hard as it turns out, paring knife from the kitchen into a marking knife, and this works really fantastic and flawlessly, as you saw in those little samples at the end there. I like how light this knife is. It's much lighter than my Swan Morton knife because it's made out of a very light timber. This stuff came up looking fantastic, and it's just perfect to fit my hand. It's just a lovely fit for my hand, which is why I went for this sort of design, because it was similar to the Swan Morton design but got a little more width to it, and so it's more comfortable on my hand. So if you like this video, please do like and subscribe down below. While you're down there, do sound off in the comments. If you've done something similar to this, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What would you have done differently? More importantly, let me know down below, because as I said, this is the first time I've made a knife handle like this, so do let me know what I did right and what I did wrong. And if you'd like to catch another great build video such as this, do check out the videos on the screen here.